If you build it, they will come. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca, back to the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the Field of Dreams program that came out, as well as how to get this Roberto Clemente signature series that is the end goal of the program. Felix Hernandez is involved in it, as well as Brooks Robinson. We will talk about the Field of Dreams pack that has a 1 of 1 chance for base or 1 out of 10 for rare, and the cards in there. I will do an in-depth true review of all those cards. That video will probably be out tomorrow, like morning, afternoonish. I'm going to work on doing a conquest tutorial for this as well, but I want to give an in-depth overview of Roberto Clemente, as well as possibly the Felix Hernandez and Brooks Robinson that are on the reward path, and how to go about unlocking them. Let's get into it. So starting out, to get to the Field of Dreams program, you want to go to home and you want to go over to where you can go to play, then down from play to programs, and from programs you want to go to player programs, and in the player programs it's the Field of Dreams, which is a Roberto Clemente, and it pops you into the reward path for Roberto Clemente. Let's go over this real quick. For 1 program point, you get the Field of Dreams field, which is obviously based off of the movie, and it's a replica of the field they're going to be playing in for Major League Baseball, and it will be the White Sox versus the Yankees. Then you have the universal profile icon at 5 program points. 10 program points is the throwback Chicago White Sox from 1919. At 11 points, it's going to be the New York Yankees from 1919. Then you got a universal nameplate with the cornrows from the movie at 15. At 20 points, you have Legend Bat Skins, which is going to be a whole list of Legend Bat Skins. I believe there's 12 of them. You get to choose one of the 12 from my understanding. Then you're going to get a Tom Henke 25, which is a prime card. Looks a lot like that Team Affinity, what was it, Season 3 or the Fall Team Affinity last year that was the face of the franchise for the Blue Jays, Tom Henke. Very similar card. It has the 4-seam fastball, the forkball, the slider. Pretty decent pitch control, good pitch break. If you'd like an in-depth true review or any comments about him of what I'd rate him, I would say that right now in the game, he's probably a 4 Chewies reliever. Very good card to have, though. He's going to throw hard. I believe they did not give him outlier 1, so he's going to throw the ball 100 miles an hour. The forkball is nasty. The slider is nasty. I do think there are better relievers in the game that are right-handed right now, to be honest with you. I'm not going to give a super in-depth true review, but I would give him 4 Chewies right now. At 30 points, you get 3 of the show packs. At 35 points, you're going to get 2,500 stubs. At 40 points, you're going to get a Ballin' as a Habit pack. At 45, you get a pre-order 42 series card, which will help you with that Jackie Robinson, as well as getting the Mariano Rivera, on top of getting the Mookie Betts. We've gone over all 3 of those collections. Then at 50 program points, you get a Brooks Robinson Gold Glover from 1964, probably one of the best defensive third basemen to ever play in Major League Baseball. Once again, I think there's better cards in this Brooks Robinson, but as you can see, the Gold Glove numbers don't lie. Pretty much 99 across the board. Once you get the parallel 2, he will be 99 across the board for fielding. He's a little bit slower, doesn't have great power, never really liked this swing. At third base, if you want to use him as a defensive sub to play third base later in the game, I guess you can, but I don't know what the point of that would be. I would give him about 3.5 Chewies right now if I had to be honest with you. Moving on, you get a choice pack of one of the Field of Dream cards, and as you can see, it's a pretty hefty pack. It has 5 base cards from Chris Bryant, Lou Brock, Palmer, Konerko, and Batance, and then the rare tier is going to be Piazza, Grove, as well as Mike Schmidt. And like I said, we can do an in-depth true review of this pack, and I will do one and explain it. I'm actually going to open all 5 of those packs right now as well. A little bit of bonus, I don't normally open packs in my videos, but why not? I really like the Mike Piazza and the Lefty Grove. So we'll see if we can get lucky. I'll probably get skunked the whole time, and I'll probably waste 150K, but hey, why not, boys? Let's rip them. It is what it is. Now you're looking at 5 packs here for MLB The Show at 70 points. At 80 points, you get 3 Balling as a Habit. At 90 points, you're going to get the perfect game Felix Hernandez from August 15th, 2012. We're going to give an in-depth true review of this card, as well as at 100 points, Roberto Clemente. And obviously, he's going to get an in-depth true review as well. Let's pop into the Felix Hernandez, go over him, and then we'll pop over to Bobby Boy Clemente over there, give him an in-depth true review as well. So looking at the Felix Hernandez here, he's 99 overall, perfect game when he played for the Seattle Mariners. He has a release point that is hard to read for me. All his pitches are going to be about the same speed, which I think is pretty effective for the game this year. As you can see, he's a right-handed thrower, right-handed batting. He's going to throw a changeup, four-seam fastball, sinker, slurve, and cutter. So he does have some really, really good pitches. A lot of sideways movement. The slurve and the cutter are going to mask each other, as well as the sinker is going to go opposite of the cutter. Having a changeup as a primary pitch means that's going to be a nasty one as well. We can look at his pitch ratings. As you can see, his pitch control is 92 for the changeup, 99 for the four-seam fastball, 99 for the sinker, 88 for the slurve, and 85 for the cutter. So he's going to have pretty good control with all 5 pitches. His pitch break is phenomenal for his top 4 pitches. 97 changeup, 99 four-seam fastball, 99 sinker, 93 slurve, and then 85 on the cutter. Good movement. The pitches all go about the same speed. He's going to top out at about 95 miles an hour on that four-seam fastball. He's going to get up to maybe 94 on the sinker. The cutter can probably go 94 as well. Then the slurve and the changeup are going to be his off-speed pitches, but the changeup actually goes relatively the same speed as a four-seam fastball, which I think will make him a little bit harder to hit. I'm not sure if it will or not, but there's a lot of drop on that changeup, that's for sure. Looking at his actual attributes as a pitcher, 119 stamina, 120 hits per 9, 100 K per 9, 97 base on balls per 9, 92 home run per 9, 94 pitching clutch, 92 control, 82 velocity, 99 break. He's not an overpowering pitcher. He reminds me a lot of Fernando Valenzuela that we had in the beginning of the year. Just has better attributes when it comes to his actual pitches. I'm going to give him 4.5 Chewies. I do think he can be a very good card. I just don't know if he's great. I don't know if he's a must-have in your starting rotation. I think you'll see a lot of guys with him, but I prefer him to have a little bit of a harder pitch. Maybe throw it about 97, and I think he'd be really, really dangerous. I'm not sure with his changeup and four-seam fastball being about the same speed, if that's good or bad. I don't know. He does have a harder release point to hit from, in my opinion. I like King Felix. That's why I'm giving him the 4.5 Chewies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below for this King Felix. But it's a free 99 that is a milestones card, so it definitely helps you with the Mookie Betts. And I think he's a very good pitcher. Getting into Roberto Clemente, he's 99 overall Signature Series card. He's a right fielder, right-handed throwing, right-handed batting. Can also play left field and center field. And he is probably the best Pirate to ever play in the organization. That's not Barry Bonds. Now, I do think that the legacy of Clemente is a much greater legacy than Stargell or Bonds for sure. I think even with the steroids, Barry Bonds is probably the greatest hitter to ever play in Major League Baseball. You can't teach hand-eye coordination to the steroids or all the Balco stuff he put in, whether it's HGH or whatever he actually took for his stack to get bigger, which I think everybody can admit that he did take some sort of enhancing drugs or substances, whatever it was. The man still had like almost a 500 on base percentage, even if there was a lot of intentional walks in one of the seasons. He's a home run king, steroid induced or not. I do think that he's probably the best guy to wear a Pirates uniform in the history of baseball. Even on the Pirates, he was, a 40-40 guy? Like, they don't make those just growing on trees. Actually, the first year with the Giants, he was 40-40. Hit a lot of 30-30 seasons. I mean, he's just a monster in general. Either way, Clemente is the epitome of what being a Pittsburgh Pirate is. He's one of my favorite players. If I don't wear number 15 in sports or number 11, I always try to wear number 21 because of Clemente. That's just the type of player that he was. It's a guy that you want to idolize. Unfortunately, he passed away very young because he was trying to help out people in the Caribbean and died in a plane crash. If people don't know the history about why Clemente's not alive anymore, it's not like he got cancer or anything like that. Unfortunately, he was trying to do a very good civic duty by helping out poor people in the Caribbean, and he died in a plane crash. Looking at the card itself, he's 124 contact versus righty, 125 contact versus lefty with 84 power versus righty, 88 power versus lefty with 116 vision, 77 discipline, 125 clutch. What I will say about the Clemente is I like his swing a lot from the other two previous cards he had. It is the first year in the game, and I'm going to try to be very unbiased about the fact that he is a Pirate. He will get all the way up to 89 power against righties whenever he gets the fifth parallel. He'll have max contact, very good vision, so he's going to have a huge PCI, outer and inner PCI. He does have good power against lefty. He will be up into the low 90s. I think that's very sufficient for hitting. I think he could be like your leadoff hitter. I think he's fast enough to be your leadoff hitter. He could be a guy that's at the bottom of your lineup. Do I think he's going to be your 3 hitter or your 4 hitter in the game at this point? No, he's not, but I do think that he can be a definite starter in anybody's outfield. I do think he's a top 5 outfielder in the game right now, and that's saying a lot as we have a lot of outfield primary studs. Looking at his fielding, he has 95 fielding, 99 arm strength, 99 arm accuracy, 95 reaction, and 72 speed. I know a lot of people said, well, Why is he only 72 speed? He might not be fast enough. Look, I'm letting you know right now, with 95 reaction and 72 speed, he will flag down as many balls as anybody else in right field. I'm just being honest. Unless the outfielder's primary position is right field and they're not losing any reaction, it doesn't matter if they're maybe a little bit faster than he is, because his reaction is 95. It's going to be 99 when you get them the parallel 4. Clemente, as a Pirates fan, is going to be my right fielder probably for the rest of the game. Some other guys will get some play at right field, obviously, like Guerrero Sr. and some others. Maybe even I get Mookie Betts, might get some time in right field, but Clemente will always be on my team. I think he'll play a lot in right field for me unless I'm doing a video, which I will start doing some gameplay videos with maybe theme teams or something. I really need to up my content a little bit when it comes to the channels. I have been slacking for sure. But looking at the Clemente here, I do think he's a monster. And because of that, I'm going to give him 5 Chewies. You can have an argument with me in the comments down below. I'll tell you that you are wrong. I mean, even if you think he's less than 5 Chewies, I don't think you can make that argument. 6 Signature Series card. Very good graphic for him. Makes him look very stoic. That's the type of man he was as not only a player in Major League Baseball, but as a person. It is very fitting that he is part of the Field of Dreams program. I really like that SDS did that. Not just coming from a Pirates fan, but as a baseball historian, as a baseball guy in general. I really, really do like the fact that he's attached to this particular program. And it's an opportunity for everybody to get to use him, because I do think Clemente's legacy as not only a person and player goes by the wayside some, because he wasn't necessarily like a super dominant player, and then when he got old, he never got a chance to be old and let his legend grow more than what it was because of what happened, unfortunately, with that plane crash. Let me know what you guys think about this Clemente in the comments down below. Less than 5 chews, you might get blocked from the channel, just so you guys know. I'm just kidding. I won't block you from the channel. You're allowed to disagree with me, but I think he's a very good card. I think a lot of people will underrate him, in my personal opinion. Now that we've gone over the reward path to get the Clemente, as well as the Hernandez and the other rewards that we showed, let's see how we can go about getting them, and do you have to play online? What do you have to do to get them? I tallied up the points here, and you don't have to play offline at all. You can literally play online the entire time. Although I will say probably the easiest way to get him if you're trying to unlock some of the people from the Field of Dreams event, such as the rewards, would be just playing online. Let's go to the missions first. For the missions, Field of Dreams event wins. If you get 5 of them, it's a repeatable mission. You get 16 points. That's probably an easy way you could just get a bunch of wins while doing the event. And one way to unlock him, as well as Yankee hits and White Sox strikeouts. So 10 hits, do it in the event that you have to play, which have the option of Yankees and White Sox players. Get the 10 Ks for White Sox players online as well. These, I believe, are not repeatable. They're a one-time thing, but you do get 5 points. As for any of the other missions, you get 5 points, and you do not have to do them online. You can do them in any mode at all. So King Felix Ks, hits with Brooks Robinson, strikeouts with Henke, signature and prime Ks, total at bats with milestone series players. Then you have awards, extra base hits, and you have extra base hits with White Sox, total bases with the Yankees. Just plop them in your lineup, play them with Conquest versus the computer, extra innings, whatever you want to do to get those rewards. Now, if you're playing with the Yankees and White Sox in the event, you can double up with some Yankees, White Sox, as well as if they have an awards card, milestone card, or anything like that, you can double up on a lot of these to get those missions done. However, you do all the missions that do not involve online play, you will get 40 points, as there's 8 of them at 5 a pop, so that's 40 points off the jump without having to play online at all. As for the moments, there is going to be 12 moments at 2 points apiece. I would knock these out easy, 24 points. So now you're at 44 points. So now you're at 64 points without ever playing online. Then you can do the Conquest, which we will do a tutorial for, that will give you 20 points. There's also going to be stubs, as well as I believe there's 12 hidden packs or rewards that they said on there. Maybe it wasn't just packs. Maybe it's 15. Either way, there's going to be hidden stuff on the Conquest map that will help you out. And then there is a showdown for the Field of Dreams as well that I can also do a tutorial video on. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see the tutorial video for Showdown. They don't get anywhere near as many views as Conquest because it is a little bit harder to do. If you guys like my Showdown videos, let me know, because I still have to finish the one for the 5th inning as well. I just haven't seen a lot of requests for it. I don't know if you guys are using this Showdown. It's not like the Showdown does help because it lets you know what you have to do for it, but it's not like last year where it was a brand new concept with the team affinities and the videos really popped off. It takes a lot of work to do those videos, so if you like to see them, let me know. I don't mind doing them. I just would like to know whether you guys like them or whether they're just a waste of my time or your time of watching them. I need that feedback from you guys, so please leave a comment down below. But that will allow you at 64, then 20 and 20, voila, you're at 100 points. So you don't even have to play online. You can just do the Showdown, Conquest, all the moments as well as most of the missions, and you can unlock the card without ever playing online. I do think playing the event will help you, though, with that repeatable 16 points for event wins, as I'm pretty sure you guys could all knock out at least 10 wins, and 10 wins will get you 32 points. Overall, I really like the Field of Dreams program. I think it's a great program. Let's go to opening those 5 packs I mentioned earlier in the video that I would open. Let's see if I can get lucky. Okay, so I'm at the screen for these packs. My advice is, don't do this. Like, don't waste the stubs. I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes. I think gambling on packs like this is an absolute waste of stubs. Just buy the player that you want. But like I said, I'm going to buy all 5 of them, and we will open them and see if we can get a little bit lucky. If we get all based here, we get all based here. If we don't get all based here, then we don't get all based here. We'll see what happens. I'll probably sell them right away and buy them back later because I'm assuming the price is going to drop on them as well. But it will not let me purchase anymore, so let's go and open the packs. Get the open packs here. We got 5 of them. Let's see if we get any luck here. First pack, it looks like we got the base tier here. I do think that Batanz is probably the best out of these options. I know I haven't done the true review yet out of these, but we'll add Batanz. Let's see if another base tier here. We're not getting not getting the good luck. As you can see, we have Jim Palmer, Konerko. Doesn't matter. I'll take Lou Brock. Got a nice swing. Like I said, we still have to do the true reviews for all these cards. Let's see. Come on, rare tier. Another base tier. Looking like we're a little bit unlucky right now. We'll take the Chris Bryant. I think we might end up getting skunked here. 2 more. Let's see if we can get a rare tier. Another base tier. Oof. We are taking big hits here. Konerko. Last card. Are we getting a Jim Palmer, or are we going to get ourselves a Mike Piazza? And we got all base cards. That's why you don't gamble, kids. Keep your stubs. I'm okay with it. I mean, I know ways they make stubs. It's not that hard with the gold, silver to gold exchange. That's still a thing. But we got all 5 base cards, so that's nice. We got those out of the way. I'll just keep them because I'm going to do the Mookie Betts. Overall, I do not advise gambling like that. That is just a way to just blow through stubs. Field of Dreams, though, I think very good program to be done. Obviously, we'll do a tutorial for the Conquest as well as the Showdown. Don't waste your stubs on packs because it's not worth it. Buy the card that you want. I could have bought all 5 of those cards I just ripped for $50K. Instead, I spent $150K on them. It is what it is. Obviously, don't do that at home. Just like I said, I just want to show you guys that, like, you'll see content creators all the time rip these packs and get, like, rare tier. Like, dude, like, no. Like, they're bluffing you. Keep your stubs. That's going to wrap up this video about the Field of Dreams. Let me know what you guys think about this program in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play MLB The Show 21. You guys have a great day and be safe.